Hey Virgo, welcome to my channel, welcome back. Sorry I've been a bit late with getting your reading out there. I'm just a bit behind. I've been really busy just lately and I've had a few readings to do. So thanks for all the likes and subscribers to my channel, and anybody that's had a reading from me, okay, because I've had a few orders, so it's great. Right, I've turned over your cards. We're going to talk about the overall feel first, okay? So the first card I get is the Two of Swords, okay? In this image you can see she's got something over her eyes, so she's not seeing clearly. Alright, but there's two swords. Now, swords usually represent communication. So there's going to be, it could be two talks about two offers or two opportunities or two choices to make, okay? And this could be in regards to communication. So there is going to be some sort of communication and you're going to have a choice to make. But as you can see here, she's maybe not seen it clearly. There might be some sort of confusion. And it could be just down to confusion through communication, that you can't make the choice, okay? The next one you've got for the overall feel for the romance angel cards is Release Your Ex. And it's very fitting because it kind of ties in with the Two of Swords. We can see here she is looking very distressed. She has a letter, some sort of communication, okay? So you're going to be getting some sort of message, and you know, and it could do with maybe your ex, okay? Maybe this is a choice that you have to make, okay? If you're in a relationship, it could be tendencies that you've had. Maybe you're feeling insecure in your current relationship or marriage, and that's due to maybe you thinking about your ex and you can't quite let go. It could be just patterns from that ex relationship that you can't change at the moment. The overall feel for the Nature's Whisper cards. I've kind of done this a bit different from the last one. I just wanted to do a wee remix. Look at this card, it's absolutely gorgeous. Alright, and this is Clear Endeavour. So it's stating to you basically, this card means that you have to decide what you want and then you have to commit to it. Okay, so if it's a relationship or a relationship you're in, it's, you know, having a rough patch, then you have to commit to actually, this is the goal and this is what you're going to do to fix it. If it's a new relationship that you're just about to start, or you're interested in someone, make your intentions clear from the start, okay? And then obviously work on it to get to your goal. Right, okay, so the first card we've got up here is the Seven of Cups, okay? And the Seven of Cups always really, we can see here, it has many different cups here. They all have different aspects, elements within them, okay? Fire, air, water, and so on. As we can see here, it's the bottom ones are touching the water, but the higher ones are in the sky, okay? So this could be to do with your intuition as well, okay? This is quite a spiritual card to get. But mainly it talks of choices. You've got a lot of choices here, okay? So maybe if you are single, you have options, okay? And it's maybe more than one, okay? You maybe have two or three options. But the thing is with this card is, if you don't kind of focus on or hone in on what you actually want, the opportunity is going to be missed, okay? Because you're spoilt for choice, really. This card reflects that you've got many options, and possibly if you stew on it, if you think about it too much, that is going to be a missed opportunity. Alright, and that's the same if you're in a relationship. Okay, if some sort of choice has to be made, don't stew on the options too long or the opportunity is going to be passed. Alright, the next one you've got is Keep an Open Mind. So if you are single, this one talks about your soulmate being very different to your typical type, okay? So this could be someone that, you could be not sure why you're attracted to this person, because you don't straight away fancy them. It's maybe a deeper bond, you know, that magnetic chemistry, but you're not quite sure why, because they're not usual, you know, your usual type. So keep in mind, an open mind, that, you know, the partner that you're looking for could be quite different to your expectations or your usual type. All right. For the people that are in a relationship or married, it's saying keep an open mind, okay? So you maybe have lots of options here, and then keep an open mind about what you're actually going to do. But don't, you know, think about it too long, or the opportunity will be gone. Next card you've got is beautiful. These are the Nature Whisper cards. Alright, we can see this woman. She looks a bit, don't know what to do. Yeah, this card is called Contemplation. Alright, but we've already had a warning from the Seven of Cups not to think about it for too long, okay? It's actually saying, you know, there might be a situation in your relationship as well. To me, in this picture, there is a lion there, a lion here, and a lion there. And to me, through symbology, that reflects to me that, you know, you might need to be brave, you might need to be courageous to make this decision. Or, you know, you've got an opportunity, or you have more than one choice, but you can't think about it too long, because the Seven of Cups talks about past opportunities. But you might just need to be quite, you know, out there and take a risk. I know Virgo's an earth sign, you know, you're stable, but sometimes it does, if you act quick, then sometimes that can be into your best interests, okay? Right, the next card you've got is the Empress. This is a beautiful card to get. The Empress basically, well, she talks about births. She represents marriage, and she also represents stable and committed relationships, okay? So good, happy relationship. This is a good, positive card to get. She talks about different things in a general reading, but in a romantic sense, that is what she stands for, okay? So maybe if you keep an open mind, you know, you meet someone, you've got a lot of options, have a think about it, and then act bravely, okay? The next card you've got is healing family issues, okay? So there might be some sort of, you know, if you're in a relationship already, you know, you might have children together, you know, there might be issues with them, or, you know, your immediate family. If you are entering a new relationship, maybe your partner's got kids, and, you know, or you've got kids, and then that could be an issue, okay? And things are maybe coming up on the family front, okay? That could be affecting your relationship, okay? You might need to make choices about that. Okay, this is a beautiful card. Alright, this is called Inner Truth. So, you know, you might need to go into yourself a bit, you know, tune into your intuition. What's the situation telling you? We can see here this little girl is on her own in the woods. She has a light guiding her, so, you know, maybe that's what you're needing to receive, is a bit of guidance, okay? And that might manifest. The next one, you've got the Page of Swords, okay? We can see him here. Again, this is about communication. The swords are usually about communication. The numerology on the 2 means choices, though. Alright, so the Page of Wands, Page of Swords, sorry. He stands for news. It could be disappointing, not what you want to hear. And it could be delayed, alright? So he talks about delays and maybe disappointing news. So it doesn't mean it's the be-all and end-all of a situation, but it's maybe not what you want to hear. It might be the truth of the matter, okay? Because maybe it's the inner truth of the situation. The next card you've got is Playfulness, okay? I see this couple on a swing. And to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine, okay? So, you know, take it back to basics if you're in a relationship, you know, do that sort of pretend you don't know each other scenario. Go out on your date nights and just, you know, flirt. Go back to how it was in the beginning and what made you attracted to one another. Alright, and we've got illumination. This is really positive card. This is a beautiful card. She's on the butterfly and it's looking up to the moon. Okay. So if you're in a new relationship, this is a really positive card because this does talk about new love, okay? If you're already in a relationship, that'll just be a renewal of the love that you have, okay? So maybe things haven't been the best and you've had some family issues that have affected your relationship. And through that you've had to make choices, okay? And you've had to think about it and sort of keep an open mind. But this is saying, you know, this is, you know, quite positive. Alright, she's looking up to the moon and, you know, it's illuminating her way. You will get guidance maybe from your higher inner self, okay, because you've got the inner truths there, so that might be indicating and be related to this one here. Okay, right, Virgo, I've got Archangel Oracle cards for your advice, so let's see what advice these cards can give Virgo for their love life in August. What advice can you give Virgo in regards to their love life? What do they need to know for August? Let's see if we can get a jumper. Oh, here we go. Okay, very good. Right, you got, you know what you need to do, which really talks about this one as well, okay? Your inner truth, okay? You know, from your inner higher self. The answers, you know, they say that the answers are always within us. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay, okay? So don't procrastinate with this one. Don't, you know, if you have an opportunity or options, don't think about it too long, okay? And this is just reinforcing that message by saying act without delay, okay? Now let's see what advice we've got for the colour cards for Virgo. What healing colour does Virgo need for August? What? Oh, in regards, oh, there we go, to their love life. Alright, you've got Scarlet. Alright, it's a bit of a rose there. And like Scarlet is just saying that you're going to attract success, okay? So once you've set your goals, you know what you want to do with the situation. Whether that means, you know, some of you are maybe hanging on to old routines from an ex-relationship and you've taken that into the new one, and that's obviously not going to be healthy. You've got also your inner truth, okay? But you've got to listen to yourself, you know? You're in tune, but just don't think too long or you're going to miss an opportunity, Virgo.